And I wasn't expecting an academic to call me. Why did he call? Oh, he called me for this dude, Zimmerman's nephew.
1090 Jake.
Yeah.
He's white. Isn't Zimmerman Mexican?
Nah, Zimmerman. That's his nephew.
Zimmerman was white?
I know that's his first cousin.
It's been a long time. What's the deal? Why are you going in on 1090 Jake? Why do you have an issue with every person that I do content with, even though I haven't
What I'm saying.
Yo, we back. This one right here. It's about Wack 100. Talking about his issues with 1090 Jake. Now, if y'all know who 1090 Jake is, it's a white guy from Boston that's bringing up all the rappers' paperwork, causing an uproar in the industry, you know what I'm saying? He's made a living off of exposing, rappers' paperwork and snitching allegations, etc. And Wack sees it as a white man trying to tear down a black man type of thing. So he's taking that angle, pause. He's taking that, that route of saying we got a white guy in hip hop trying to take down our black leaders, etc. Now, if y'all know, Wack 100 and 1090 Jake is famous for bringing up people's paperwork, like that's their thing, talking about street beefs, etc. Having they nose into certain things, trying to expose people pretty much, but I want y'all to look at this and tell me what y'all think in the comments about Wack, speaking on 1090 Jake, calling him Zimmerman's nephew, which is crazy, but basically trying to expose him. I see that there's some paperwork on 1090 Jake, with some snitching allegations. So now the fire is on him. So let's see how he responds and how he get himself out of this situation. Let's get into the video. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, about the situation. Y'all like, share, subscribe, repost, and do what y'all need to do to keep getting this information. You feel me? Y'all let me know in the comments, man, and what's going on. Let's get into it.
And I wasn't expecting an academic to call me. Why did he call? Oh, he called me for this dude, Zimmerman's nephew.
1090 Jake.
Yeah.
He's white. Isn't Zimmerman Mexican?
Nah, Zimmerman. That's his nephew.
Zimmerman was white?
I know that's his first cousin.
It's been a long time. What's the deal? Why are you going in on 1090 Jake? Why do you have an issue with every person that I do content with, even though I haven't done much with Jake in the
because he's running this snitch paperwork, right?
Right.
So I was like, cool, we're gonna run that, but let's talk about your snitch paperwork. Could we go over yours, the one when you were telling?
So what do you think he told on? Are you talking about the broken window thing that he told the cops that it was somebody else?
He gave statements. They got it. They're going to run a room on them tomorrow. I got a little research team over there on Clubhouse. They put it all together. They run a room. But he gave statements. So I'm like, look, I think if he told, he should just say, listen, I'm king rat. And one rat knows a rat. And people will respect that. He like, I'm exposing rats. So then he takes away the attack.
Who do you think he told on?
What you mean? The gentleman in the paperwork.
He said that there was a statement in his paperwork that his co-defendant gave, right?
No.
Not him.
No, him. His name. They're going to pull it up.
I'll have to listen to the room.
And then I found out, I didn't know he was like a white boy blood guy.
And you love to go against your own kind, right? Not that you're white,
not my kind. I mean, what do you mean?
You both waving the same flag, right?
No.
I came in wearing my red today. You like that?
Anything outside of the West Coast,
yeah, you don't fuck with it.
I don't. Yeah, because they, it's different.
And I remember when he came out here.
I respect that's what you're doing, but I don't.
When he came out here, I was asking him, "Are you going to tap in with any local B team members?" And
what did he say?
Not so much. It didn't seem like that was the plan, because he's doing his own thing. They got their own shit, and their attitude is like, we don't necessarily give a fuck about what people are doing out here. So the same way you don't give a fuck about his blooding, I don't think he really gives a fuck about whatever going on with all that out here.
Here goes the difference. You represent nothing, you need to know where it comes from. It's real.
But he comes from that sort of Florida prison scene. I think he was a blood before that, though.
But we all have prisons. Everybody in prison wasn't doing the same thing.
Right.
It's real shit.
Those prisons sound pretty wild, though. You should go listen to the 4-hour interview I do.
Those prisons sound wild.
Yeah.
You ever been to a California state prison?
Fingers crossed. I've dodged that so far, yeah.
We think about fucking Tory. You seen that? Bad business, man.
What? The appeal didn't work?
Gunned it down, bro.
Yeah.
That means he gonna get sentenced. So I think he gonna get 12 to 15.
Yeah.
That means he does 9 to 12. But I think by 2027 or 2028, I think he'll be back down on the pill.
Okay.
Maybe a time reduction.
And so who's he going to be clicked up with in prison? What are your predictions for him in
he's
there?
going to CMC.
Oh, they won't let him out.
No, he'd be cool.
But in the county, he's on some normal shit?
Keep away. No. They got him high power.
Really?
He has no control of that.
Yeah.
Your ass go, you on high power.
For real?
Quick.
Hell yeah. That's tight.
Right?
You tap in with the trans community in there.
No, you going to tap in with yourself in 4 walls. You ain't going to see nobody.
Oh, yeah.
23-1, baby.
Not even when you hit the yard? It's not like me, Soulja Boy, and a bunch of trans people?
No. Trans.
Don't they stick all them in PC or whatever?
Yeah, but they in the, well,
they got a different section.
Ones that want to go that way.
That's the one I want to go to. I'm going to be real open-minded. Booling with the trans community.
Wait.
No?
You go both ways, Adam?
Nah.
Huh?
I don't think I could do that. Let me just ask you this. So you're calling out 1090 Jake. You're apparently going to have a paperwork party on him. A lot of people tried to do it before. It seems like it hasn't really stuck so far.
I didn't pay him no attention, bro.
The QCP conversation is a big one right now. Everybody's kind of looking forward to seeing what the reaction is going to be from the community. What's your stance on it?
That's my brother.
Right.
You're not going to get no reaction from the community.
You don't think?
Nah, man. People don't mingle with the peasants.
Right, but I mean,
you can't hear him. He can't hear no.
Gunna was a big deal. 6ix9ine's a big deal, right?
Gunna got up there. Somebody snuck their phone in there. See, Gunna could have got away with some shit. If we wouldn't have never got that video, Gunna would have still been out here moving around.
Which video?
In the courtroom.
Oh, but isn't all this shit public record regardless?
No, we wouldn't have known that until the trial happened. We wouldn't have known. It would have been a year or 2 down the line.
Okay.
That video had him in there saying what he was saying.
Right. But they were going to figure out what statements he had made sooner or later, right? The video helps a lot.
But you know how much damage he could have did in a year or 2? How many more albums and tours and shit he could have did minus that?
But so you don't think that P's paperwork that 1090 Jake brought to the table, do you think the paperwork is valid? Or do you think it's misleading?
I went through the paperwork. You got 2 different things you're dealing with. You're dealing with a murder and you're dealing with a gun charge.
Okay.
1 in 2009, 1 in 2012.
Right.
The murder got dismissed. Man gave a description of the wrong man. Murder got dismissed.
What they're saying is that QCP had an incident at a weed house where somebody tried to rob him, shot him, killed his homie, right? And then they're saying that he went to the cops and told them what happened.
If a man like QCP or me give a statement on somebody, the DA is not going to drop that case. They're going to prosecute.
Well, maybe they had additional evidence, right?
They had other neighbors and shit.
Right.
But again, the murder was dismissed.
But you're saying that P talking to the cops wasn't the clincher, but it might have certainly. I mean, the whole question isn't really like what the effect of them telling was. It's just whether you told or not. Seems to be the thing in the streets, right?
You know, these days it's like, I mean, I had a situation.
Are you moving the goalposts?
No, I had a situation, a real situation in my neighborhood. My homeboy Chico, he gets shot. 4 people involved in the shooting, went back and forth. We didn't leave him there. Process of trying to stop the bleeding. Police pull up, right? And they asking questions. So in my mind, they might catch up with these cats around the corner. Where we come from, we don't want you in jail. We need you on the street.
Right.
Right?
But so having them in jail is good too, right?
No.
You can get it handled in there, right?
No. It's better on the street.
Okay.
So when they asked us who did it,
more options.
We told them it was 4 Hispanics. 4 Hispanics did it. We don't know their name. We gave them a different description of the car, everything. These individuals, and they're still alive today, happen to get pulled over 3-4 minutes away. They let them go.
Because the description you gave was so different.
Nevertheless, we could continue to play ball.
So what you're saying, P gave misleading statements to them?
Definitely on the murder case.
Interesting. Why do you think this guy died 6 months after he got out of prison?
Shit, I don't know. He was in prison 7 years.
Could have made some enemies in there too.
You never know. I mean, you get out 6 months, bro. You know, depending on what your financial situation is, you get to doing things. And
It seems to me that your popularity really is the defining factor of how people are going to treat a snitch, right?
No, it's definitely in today's world, it's definitely, if you got the popularity vote, they're gonna look right past
and the
you.
money. P is super powerful. He's well liked. He's got a lot of power. He's got a lot of, everybody fucks with him.
Likes
It's the opposite of 6ix9ine, where everybody was looking for a reason to hate him around the time that he snitched. So it was an easy decision for everybody.
They'll just put paperwork on you too. Some of these guys just say shit and they won't even have the paperwork.
Right.
But P gave a statement. He went up on his story and said something.
Right.
And he meant what he said.
Does P get judged by the same standard that somebody like you would? Because we don't really know how in the streets he was, right?
I mean,
we've always heard that, but I don't really know what that means, right?
Exactly. His circle, his surroundings know that. The P I know is a grown man P.
Mm-hmm.
I met P on business. Me and P have never done any street business. Quite naturally, when we together, my team gonna work with his team gonna work with mine.
Because they said he started QC in like 2012, 2013, right after this incident with the guy, yeah. So presumably that was the end of any kind of street business he might have had, right?
But again, think about it. If I chase you through the Beverly Center and you're running and I got a gun,
right?
Do you need to be a witness? I'm waving a gun. Adam, I'm gonna kill you. You're running. We're in the Beverly Center.
So do we know that they had footage of it and everything? Because if they had footage, you wouldn't have had the title on them, right?
Adam, are you high?
What?
We're in the Beverly Center.
Yeah, there's gonna be tons of cameras everywhere.
Lenox Mall. Cameras inside, outside.
But if I'm a gangster and I tell on you for doing that, then I have broken the rules regardless of if there's 15 fucking angles of it, right?
No, what I'm saying is you have the security, the outside cameras, the inside cameras, and the people in the mall and the store. They're going to give a statement.
I mean, from my perspective, I'm totally okay with him telling in this situation. If you got an enemy, who gives a fuck? Rat him out. Why not? I don't care. It's not my fucking problem.
Yo, this is why I tell y'all, y'all better know who you fucking with. Don't expect the civilian to fall up under the code.